Island Trap.
What's up, guys? It's your boy MST Audition here, bringing you a review on the UFL beta. Um, First thing first, the file size was like under 30 gigabytes, and I had immediate red flags going off about that size, because if it's around that size, more than likely you're not getting much from the beta. So I had to approach this beta with an open mind and attempt to eliminate what I've known over the years playing EA's football game. Alright, so the file size, it was as I said, it was under 30, so can't really expect much. Player dribbling with the ball felt and looked quite awkward at times. Although the players are low rated, like probably, what's the FIFA comparison, like bronze I think, like bronze cards. The dribbling was kind of suspect, to be honest. So okay, so I had these guys here. This is what I started off with. I think I sell a few of them. I bought Lafont, I bought Ansu Fati, Ben Yedder, and then I bought Allison, this guy over here, name who I will not butcher, this other guy here, KDB. He was the person who I picked to start up the quote-unquote ultimate team. Then eventually I got Gakpo, Greenwood, and Doku. So this is what I've been using, throughout the weekend. Sprinting with the ball is not recommended when playing this beta. Anybody who played it would understand what I'm saying. When the players run with the ball, they push off the ball a little bit too much, which makes it easy for the opponent player to intercept the ball or take away the ball from the player who is sprinting. Sometimes when you're attacking in the third leg of the pitch, you let me see, about 10% of the chance, well, for me, 10% of the times my player is running in a straight line and I can't go either up or down to adjust my run. It just runs in a straight line until I take my hand off the sprint, and then I can move up or down to adjust my run. I think that's a bug or whatever. It's a beta. The file size is not that much, so that comes with the territory, I guess. Commentary was lacking a lot. I got I'm in a Mexican standoff, quite too numerous to mention. It was very overwhelming after a time. I don't know. They could have put in more lines for the commentary team. Okay, passing Passing was kind of weird, to be honest. Sometimes you would be you would be passing to, say for instance, you have three people in the midfield, two CDM, one cam, and you would aim the ball with the CM. What I said, CDM or CM? I suppose I said CM and cam. I think I said CDM. My apologies. You would have the ball with the CM and trying to pass the ball to the right wing, but for some reason the ball either goes to the cam or the striker, who the ball wasn't intended to go to. So that's something they have to work on. And the passing power, I can say, is all right in a sense. Yeah, the passing power is kind of all right. I don't have much to say about that. With the through balls, they try to force the ball between the opponent's defender and your attacking player. So it's like you have to overlap in order to get the ball at times. That's, I don't know. The mechanics keep forcing that action. I don't know why. Instead of passing the ball closer to the intended person, it sometimes they want to put the ball around. I don't know. And I have Kevin De Bruyne on my field, as you can see, and he's supposed to be an elite passer. I'm not feeling it at all. No, Didi, I'm not feeling it. Everybody feel like they can pass the ball the same, with the same attributes, everything. Tackling was a hit and miss. Sometimes when you tackle the ball, you would get it, and you would either, well, with FIFA, you do the jockey and you hold on the sprint, and then you either press O or X depending on what form of tackling you want to perform. But what I've realized is that the sprint button is a curse. You could be running to the left and your analog stick might flick right for a little, and your player will turn completely around, push off the ball, and potentially get intercepted. That's some garbage mechanic. Sometimes when you pass the ball, if you're not manually, even when I was manually controlling a player, I could not intercept the ball properly because I'm not pressing either X or O when the ball approaches me, so it wouldn't automatically try to intercept the ball unless I press X or O, which was kind of weird to me because I've had goals scored on me because I was selecting the player manually, but I wasn't pressing O to either jump and clear the ball or X to intercept a pass from the opponent's player, and that will lead to the opponent's scoring. So if you don't understand what I'm trying to say, my apologies. The game was confusing me as well too. That's the best I could probably explain it. Goalkeepers, I find, were very strong. All down to the low-rated goalkeepers, they were very, very strong. Or in other terms, they were OP. At times, they have a weakness: the finesse shot. For some reason, the finesse shot is the weakness to override the goalkeeper's OPness. Pause. No Diddy. That sounds kind of weird, but still. If you catch my drift. Regular shots taken on the goalkeeper will be stopped a good percentage of the time, but other than that, the ball scores relatively easy. Sometimes I can't even tell if the ball is in the air or if it's on the ground when performing lob through passes. I don't know. It's the visually it's like showing me the ball is on the ground, or I can't track the ball too well. Even though I'm using broadcast, I can't really track the ball movement. Um, you know what? Ball rolls. If you want to beat the keeper, like 9 times out of 10, all you have to do in this game is ball roll and take a shot, and you will score. And another thing I see people do, well, yeah, run down the line, pass the ball in, and shoot. Sometimes it go in, sometimes it don't. Corner tactic that I see people do, call for somebody to come close to the corner, pass it to them, run with that player into the box, pass it to somebody in the box. It automatically finds someone and they shoot. Sometimes they shoot, sometimes they don't. It depends on the day. The dribbling was very suspect, even with my Kevin De Bruyne card. The dribbling was very suspect, very sluggish on the ball. I don't know for what reason that was like that, but let me see. Kevin De Bruyne, ball control 90, dribbling 84. I wonder if it's the agility stat, which that makes them feel that way, but everybody feels that way. So I'm not too sure. It's like you're seeing him as a 91 rated, but everybody feels the same. Everybody passes the same. Everybody shoots the same. Everybody feels like if they have the same pace. I don't get it at all. I don't get it. Trust me, I don't get it at all. All right, another thing in this beta that reminds me of FIFA. When you tackle the ball, it's like a 50-50 chance you win it cleanly and get it and pass it out, or you get it and it being taken right back from you with the same player from the opposite. They say this game has been in development for 6 years, right? They need another 6 years, to be honest. Although this is a beta, this is quite shocking. Shot direction was a hit or miss. Sometimes he would shoot the ball at the goal in the whatever direction, in whatever corner you're trying to shoot in, and it would either go ridiculously wide. I guess it's heavy on the manual aspect of shooting with your when it comes to like direction, but that was throwing me off sometimes because I had one game where I had like a lot of good opportunities to score, but the ball would just not go in, and I have Gakpo, so it might be a manual aiming thing. Anything else I can think about? Menu wise, it was alright. I kind of get through the menus relatively easy. The transfer market, well, I'm not too sure if they're gonna change it in the beta, but this was kind of okay. You could buy players that you want and not like open packs to get the players that you want. The only thing that are in packs are skins for the players, if you understand. So with skins now, let me open a pack. I have quite a few LP points or whatever that thing is, so I can open a few packs. When you open it, you get skins for players. if you have them in the club. So let me open this skin, and boom. So I get a skin for this guy over here. So he would have like a normal player card, and when you apply that skin to the player, he gets like attribute boost or RP boost for you during the match. Here's another one, and this one is for Cancelo. This is like a dynamic background for the card, which also gives you a boost once you have the card. Once you have acquired the card for your team. So that was alright. Let me see. So as you can see here, I went into library in the skins, and these are the skins that I have. I don't have the players, hence the reason why they're still here and not on the players. So I have one for Usman, Rashford, Cancelo, what I just got. I have one for Cristiano, well, two of them for Ronaldo, one for Saka, and so forth and so forth. It's a different, it's different. I must say, it's not like opening packs on FIFA. It's different. It's okay to me. I have no complaints so far. Alright, I showed you my squad. Over here in customization, you can pick whatever jerseys you want, boots, gloves, ball, badges, yada yada, kits, you know how it goes for whatever, you know, regular foot activity. I'm currently in Silver 2, which is relatively alright. 15 wins, 5 draws, 7 losses. Could have been better, but it is what it is. Majority of the games are close. Some of them are like blowouts, no diddy. Or, you know, good games, close games. Yeah, nail biters, I should say. I got some rage quits, which I think you get the win for that. I think you get the win for that sometimes, or draw something, but I don't think it actually counts towards your stats, because I got a lot of rage quits and it's not rage quits and disconnect, and I'm not seeing it on the stats. So some things don't count, but you still get RP and coins for your efforts. And also at the end of a match, you have something like a auto recovery feature where you have to pay with your CP coins to make your player's energy go back up, which is interesting, I must say. To me, it's an okay feature. You know what I mean? Yeah. So all in all, I give this beta a 2 out of 10. There's a lot of improvement to be made for this to be like a FIFA killer. But to be honest, with the improvements, it would more likely be a PES killer or eFootball killer, but not a EA Sports FC killer. They're just levels above the competition right now. So this UFL beta, with the right improvements, could be as good as eFootball or PES, or better. So they would take over the second place spot. It's your boy MST Audition, and I'm out. Peace.